Welcome to the Weeb Lounge. I am Nick, and this is episode 12 of Kuma 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 Bear. It is the finale, and there's a lot of yuri innuendo in this one. Okay, so Yuna has defeated the Kraken. She got rid of the bad guys in that little port town. The fish are flowing, and she's enjoying a lot of basically Japanese cuisine. And one of the first things that she really wants to do is to try to get that little girl, chef, cook lady, whatever, trying to drag her back to Cremonia, the hometown, and open up a shop there so she can eat her Japanese food all the time. She's motivated basically by food and what she wants. That's fine. So is everybody else. And she's a little bit worried. She's like, well, I can't do that. I don't want excuses, this, that, it takes a long time to travel between the port town and the hometown. It's just like, you can't really do that. Can't visit the family and everything. And Yuna's like, oh, you kind of took care of that. Bored a tunnel through the mountains. Yeah, apparently it took her a little while to do this or whatever, but she just bored a tunnel through the mountains, and now the two cities are connected. And because of all this, it turns out the port city wants to become part of the kingdom that Cremonia is. Okay, so they send an envoy, all political, goes around all this stuff, and yeah, apparently they're going to join the kingdom and, have all their protections and trade and all this stuff. And the merchant lady goes over there along with the lord, and yeah, it's kind of like a nice little political summary. It's like, they're part of the kingdom now, and Yuna's going to be really happy because she gets her cuisine, and everything's kind of looking on the up and up. But the thing is, while they're doing this, you got Fina back at, Yuna's home doing all of her, chopping up a beast and everything, the dismantling or whatever they call it. And she's starting to feel a little out of it, right? She's starting to feel, just left out of everything. Because Yuna's, wherever she goes, she's popular. She can do stuff. She's useful everywhere that she goes. Everybody wants her. Everybody wants their, the attention and such. And Fina feels like she's being left out. Feels like she's being ignored, and probably a little jealous, right? Well, that's where the little bit of yuri kind of comes into play, I guess, or whatever. So she starts to kind of distance herself and gets this idea that it's like, oh, hey, I need to, improve my skills and be more useful to Yuna so that she pays more attention to her. She wants the attention. She feels left out. Okay. So she leaves Yuna's house for a few days, stops her work for a few days just so she can go talk with her dad and try to improve her skills. And it's just an ulterior motive to try to distance herself from Yuna while making herself a little better. And eventually, Yuna comes to the realization of this too. And it's like, okay, well, she's not here, and Yuna's actually feeling a little lonely. Doesn't realize how important Fina is to her, and Fina doesn't realize how important it is. The whole mechanic jealousy, loneliness kind of thing. Okay, now overall, it's kind of cute and everything. A little depressing. It's kind of cute and all, and as the episode rolls on, one thing leads to another, and they just kind of make up. And this is like the big Yuri moment, because it's like, she wants to be with her. She wants to be with her. Yay, happy family. And it's like they're going to scissor at some point. That's the notion that I get. It's just like one of those things. It's definitely Yuri undertones. Or maybe just loneliness, really, really, really good friends. Okay, it could be, I guess, that or whatever, but it's a little much to be just plain friends, okay? Just, if you haven't seen the episode, if you see that, you'll understand where I'm getting at. It's going to be, some bear action in different ways. Oh, God. Okay, now, this brings the series to a close. And I'm kind of happy about that. This episode, it was all right. Had a little bit of storyline in there, a little bit of cutesy. It was fine. It's nothing I can terribly complain about, but nothing that really stood out either. It had more character development than most of the other episodes, that's for damn sure, so I'm happy about that. But this is the last episode, and you kind of want the last episode to go, if you're planning another season, you want it to be on some kind of massive cliffhanger with a little bit of an opening or something, or just really big, okay, we're done. In a way they did that, but they went the cutesy feels route, and it resolved itself. So there's not going to be a season 2 from the gist of this. And to be honest, I don't want a season 2. I absolutely don't want a season 2. As far as I'm concerned, this series sucks. It is horrible. In the whole season, there were maybe 3 episodes that I enjoyed. Okay? The first episode, and there was a couple others in the mix that I was like, okay, I did enjoy this. But the rest of the time, it was like putting child slave labor and cutesiness without any point of it being cutesy. Okay, I brought up, like, Is the Order a Rabbit a lot, and a few of these other cutesy shows and everything, where they do it in unique situations and or to advance a storyline and or character development. In this show, it's just like, it's cute, yay, give us a thumbs up. It's like, no, it's just cute for being cute's sake. I mean, maybe some people enjoy that show. There's probably plenty of people that enjoy this show. But to me, it was all hollow. So no, I don't, if the season 2 comes out, I'm just gonna, I'm not gonna do any more videos on it. Put it that way. I'm not gonna, unless something miraculously changes. The season 2 is not in any kind of interest for me. The show sucked. It really did. If you wanted to watch something else, my God, you spend your time someplace else. I mean, the whole, I like the whole concept. The OP isekai character and everything, but the concept, the way they executed it sucked. They tried to be cute for cute's sake, and it fell flat for the most part. No real character development outside of like Yuna and Fina. That's about it. Everything else is kind of brushed off to the side, and them two is just like, it was this last episode where you saw the most character development. Okay, they like each other a lot. We kind of got that already. So yeah, I have to give a thumbs down to this series overall. It's not my flavor. Maybe it's your guys's, but I don't know. But like, share, subscribe, and hit that notification button anyways. I'm not going to be doing more Kuma Bear, but we got another season coming out pretty soon, and hopefully we get a nice, good, humorous show. And I'm all about the humor shows. I love comedy. I love anime comedy. It's just what I like for whatever reason. So I'm really hoping and looking forward to something new. I'm going to be doing a few new shows, and hopefully none of them that fall flat like Kuma Bear here, because in the end, this show was just a disappointment. We'll see you in the next video.